Well, the Christmas crunch is on. The big day just a week away, which means if you haven't finished your Christmas shopping, things are about to get real, as in real serious. These ladies know exactly what I'm talking about, and maybe real stressful, but don't worry. Speaking of the ladies next to me here, we have got some help for you. Kelly Gillespie and Mei-Ling Nazar, co-founders of Family Entourage, joining us once again here on WGN News Now with some last-minute gift ideas to help you out. Now, you guys, whenever you come, you bring these great ideas, and so I am highly anticipating all the tips that you have for us here today, beginning with Gift Finder. What is this all about?
Yes, absolutely. So, we're in the crunch time, like you mentioned. So finding gifts, getting gifts is all time is of the essence. So one thing that we love is that Macy's has streamlined that all for you. They've allowed you to be a hero, and they've done a whole gift guide finder on their website. And this groups it by price points and ranges depending on what you're looking for. So they've got everything that you could possibly think of. You've got a few things on the table there. It's great hostess gift ideas if you're going somewhere and, maybe games are going to be a part of it. The idea of playing Jenga is pretty fun. We love doing charades and Pictionary. So, a game is always a good idea, or a mug. It's one of the best times to do fragrance and beauty. They bundle them together, so you get way more bang for your buck, and you can get some of your favorite brands there. And then one of the things that we love is, especially right there in Chicago, Toys R Us has teamed up with Macy's, and inside the stores there is a huge toy store now with so many different choices. And again, that gift finder can help you navigate whether you're looking for a boy or a girl, and different price points and age ranges. Frozen's going to be big, and superheroes, and so we love that streamlines it all for you. Mei-Ling and I are both wearing things from Macy's, which we love. Their Charter Club cashmere. May's going to go wait inside the lodge and sip her coffee while the rest of the family skis. But wherever you're going or whatever you're doing. And one thing to remember is it's not too late to write that letter to Santa. Macy's is doing a really cool thing. They teamed up with Make-A-Wish, and you can go on their website or in store, and you'll look for the big red mailbox that says Santa Mail. You can download the physical Dear Santa letters in the store. You can download online their there you can see my son is writing his letter to Santa. And then there's all these fun printables and worksheets that you can do. There's math and connect the dots, and a lot of fun activities, especially with the kids being off from school. You want to have ways to keep them excited about the day for Santa to come. And the best part is when you send your letter off to Santa, Macy's will make a donation to Make-A-Wish, and they've already granted 16,000 wishes. And then if you want to take it a step further, they have these great Believe bracelets. And if you purchase one of these between now and December 31st, $2 of the price will go to Make-A-Wish directly. So we love everything that they have to offer, and we could spend all day inside the store.
Well, and it's for someone like myself, which is the last-minute shopper out there, the whole purpose of this segment here today, you are speaking directly to me, because the last thing I want to do is think, to be honest. So the gift finder, being able to do that sorting thing by price point and type of person, as well as then tying it in with the Make-A-Wish. I mean, that is a one-stop shop, which is everything that I hope for when we get into this time of the season.
Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner.
Yeah. Now, I've got a couple more notes here. Walking through a winter wonderland, Duck Dynasty's Jessica Robertson teamed up with Sika's to design special flats with a purpose, helping families financially through the adoption process. So kind of springboarding off that Make-A-Wish, another thing that you can take part in that will do good for others this season.
Yes, Chip, we love that gifts that give back. And that's so nice when you give to someone to be able to say what cause it goes to. Sika's has Seeds of Hope, which helps families who are going through the adoption process. It benefits them. So they have a scholarship foundation that families can apply for. A lot of people don't know that adoption costs upwards of $40,000. And so Sika's donates proceeds from each of their shoe sales to that. They have such fun different prints and styles, and we love it because we're moms on the go and we love looking stylish, but we're also chasing after our kids. And they teamed up with, Duck Dynasty, Jessica Robertson, and they have a whole new line this season from camo and cheetah, and they have some great fly knit material as well, which makes them even more comfortable. So again, we love it because this mom saw a need in her community when she was going through adoption, and now wants to help others. And of course, look fabulous doing it.
When I read Duck Dynasty, I thought I was misreading, but oh no, that is Duck Dynasty through and through.
The wives and sisters and daughters are all wearing it.
Tradition, travel, timely tree ornaments. The tradition of giving an ornament that epitomizes the year is a thing that really holds true in many households across the area. This could be traditional Santa and Christmas season travel. This could be things like timely computers and coffee ornaments, or those things that are unique to Chicago, like the teams. We got a Bears ornament on our mini tree right here, and that is a real quick and easy buy because they have things that are so localized no matter where you're watching this video.
Absolutely. So that's one of the things that we loved when we found Old World Christmas. They're one of the premier ornament companies. They have a tree decorated here, and they've got everything from like your traditional, like you're talking about,
than ours.
Santa and the Nutcracker. So as you're, going out and seeing the play or reading the books with your kids, you're able to have that. And then like I love the computer and the film strip and the microphone for you and I, Chip. I mean, that's one of the things that I love, personalizing it. Do it to reflect an occupation. They've got firefighters and chefs and school teachers. There's such great gifts. And then travel. Our family loves to travel. They're Chicago. And one of the things that's so fantastic is you can collect them over the years from different places that you go. And then when you hang them on your tree, it reminds you back to, oh, remember when we saw Big Ben during Christmas time in London, or we need to get to Paris again, or wherever that may be. And especially since many of us haven't traveled this year as much as we might have liked to, that makes it really fun. A little passport and a luggage. And Old World Christmas, it makes it so easy to do stocking stuffer ideas, or a hostess gift, or a teacher gift, or just to kind of, like you said, epitomize the year. And one thing that's kind of funny, I love that we have the computer because, that's the way that you and I do most of our communication. They even have a toilet paper roll. They've got some really fun stuff that kind of, Bernie Sanders, they've taken advantage of what we've all gone through and tried to make it a little bit more fun.
Well, and I really like too with that idea specifically, you can have that intrinsic value, that thing that really, it's more meaningful in the moment. And I know the parents out there have plenty of ornaments that the little kids have made, which maybe they're still making it up on the tree, maybe not. But with these ones, you can kind of have the same idea with a little more class, a little more longevity to it as well.
I love that. Balance it out. I like that. You have a little bit the blowing glass class, and then you've got your macaroni and pipe cleaners going too. It's equally as important.
Maybe there's two separate trees in your home. Maybe that's how you work that out. All right, Cape Cod Christmas. The shape of Nantucket off the coast of the Cape Cod looks a lot like a duck. So Nanducket was inspired by the famous airport Nutcracker and heirloom duck collection. Plus, it's a symbol of bravery and empowerment for children through their brand. Tell us about this.
Chip, one of the things that we love doing is we love giving books as gifts. And this book is so unique. It's called The Nantucket Duck. And it was written by a mom who had Bell's palsy and didn't completely recover. And so she looked different. And so out of that response, she wanted to create a children's book that helps children talk about when someone looks different or is different from them in their community. And so not only is there a book, there's these beautiful heirloom bunnies and rabbits and ducks that kids can collect. And this year they have a special holiday Nutcracker collection that the kids can dress up in dresses, sweaters, and jackets to match their ducks and bunnies. It's adorable. We took my daughter the other day to go see the Nutcracker, and she put her bunny in her lap and wore her dress, got all dressed up to go to the Nutcracker, and it was just a sweet, sweet moment. And we love the meaning behind the brand and what they stand for. So what's great too is that these are heirloom type gifts that you can give them, and then the outfits are also interchangeable, so they don't always have to wear their Nutcracker dress. They can wear a fun little party dress to go to a tea or something like that too.
Cool. Yeah, not one for me, but definitely one I might get my daughter. I love that. You know what is one for me though? The next thing on my list here, chocolate. And you, I mean, talk about our chocolate options out there as well. We have a bit of a display of what you sent us, from hot chocolate to these little chocolates, but these little chocolates, they're a little more unique. I'll let you explain what I mean.
Absolutely, Chip. So it's Chihuahua Chocolatier, and you know, the name says it all, Chihuahua. They actually call themselves a joy factory because they're spreading joy everywhere that they go, and I 100% agree with them. They've got the most fun and unique flavors. We love their holiday collection. They've got, you know, exploding coal in case you've been a little naughty, and then they've got their nice flavors like cookies and peppermint and gingerbread. And so I think it's a fun way to kind of do naughty or nice, whether it's around the newsroom. You're going to set one in front of somebody's desk computer. Might not want to do that. That might not be a good idea. But they have the best flavors. And I know you have them there. You're going to have to try one. Two of our favorites in our house are Bacon Luscious and Potato Chip. And as you can see, all the fun bars there on the shelves. My kids go crazy. There's carrot cake. There's ice cream sprinkles. There's s'mores. There's bark, there's bonbons. I mean, the sky's the limit. But the thing that makes it so unique is you can kind of tailor it to people's tastes and personalities. If you want to try honeycomb, or you want something a little bit more spicy, like their spicy Mayan. We love Chihuahua because it's so unique and so different that anytime we ever bring any of it home, it immediately gets demolished. And it's great for gift idea. They have such beautifully wrapped packaging. They're good stocking stuffers, teachers' gifts throughout the year. And I think you're gonna become a big fan. You can find them everywhere too. We happen to have the headquarters is in San Diego, California, but you know, every Starbucks and airport and grocery store. So it's very fun to kind of add a little flavor to the holiday season.
Well, you guys sent over an assortment of sorts, and I heard you say that the potato chip's one of your favorites, and it's got my name in it, so I figured I'd try that one. The crackling you might have heard during the video was me cracking into this thing. So hold on, real quick. So there's not a potato chip inside of it, it's just chocolate, right?
It has little chips of potato. It has little bits of potato chip woven throughout the chocolate. So there's not one big one in the middle, but you will get the flavor through every bite.
And even a little bit of the texture. I totally see why that's your favorite. And honestly, chocolate-covered potato chips in general, one of my favorite snacks as it is. So that's a win.
Potato chip good, chocolate good. Shred them together.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a couple of other gifts that you guys have sent around here. Not quite sure which one we want to highlight next, but why don't you take it from here? What else are we talking about today?
Well, you know, I love giving the gift of time as well, Chip. You know, when all the family's getting together, one of the things that can be challenging is the dishes. So I love Mary Mary because they have beautiful paper plates and paper napkins and decor. That way you can spend time together as a family. You're not having to worry about spending hours doing the dishes. They also have gorgeous advent calendars. Now you might be thinking, oh, we're just days away from Christmas, but get one of their advent calendars. This is their nativity one. They have nutcracker ones. They have one for pet lovers, and then give it this year so that way next year people are already set to count down to Christmas. Another fun thing that we love is they have this paper garland. It was raining and cold out the other day, and so I took the paper garland kit out and I had my kids make the garland, and they just sat there for an hour and just worked on it. Another thing that Mary Mary has, and we have it on our website, is they have some great free printables. They have this super cute letter to Santa set, so you can cut it out and write on it, and then you can drop it off at Macy's. And they also have some other just really fun DIY and craft ideas. Again, they're all free printables and downloads that we've linked to on our site. So you can pick up Mary Mary at so many great home goods stores and things like that. So again, those last minute gifts or last minute things, just throw them in your cart.
Interesting idea with the advent calendar too, like saying, no, I'm preparing you for next year. But let's be honest, you don't have to wait till next year. You could just treat yourself to an advent calendar any month of the year. Count down.
It's so funny.
Pop it
It's
open.
so funny you say that, Chip, because Mei Ling actually turned me on to this years ago when we were potty training, and we used the advent calendar, and that they got a toy each time that they were rewarded. So it can be a great reward system too.
We are literally, sorry if this is TMI, we are potty training my 2-year-old starting next week. So somebody get me an advent calendar extra, because I'm going to use that idea. That's awesome.
Well, and Mary Mary has some great advent calendars that have like wooden figures and things like that, so you can continue to reuse them, which is great.
Very cool. I think this might be the last thing. It's just down below, and I didn't want to leave it out because you guys sent it along here. Why do I have a waffle maker?
You know what? I think it's a perfect way to close, to bring it back to the idea that you can find a gift for everybody. The Macy's Gift Guide Finder, you know, whether it's a dorm room, whether you want to wake up and have waffles on Christmas morning, something streamlined and simple, you know, you can just go pick out whatever you'd like, but we want you to have breakfast on us.
And then you can throw some Chihuahua chocolate on top.
Oh, that's perfect.
Waffle chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
New flavor.
Yeah.
We're on to something, Chip.
So we can make the waffle, and then we can, you know what, you can flavor the waffle with different chocolates, some spicy Maya. You could do the potato chip, ravishing Rocky Road, the sprinkled dreams, the firecracker. Yes, combining gift ideas. Maybe the greatest idea of all. Well, Kelly Mayling, we do appreciate you guys tuning in, joining us one more time. We have information, as always, up on your website, familyentourage.com, for those last-minute gift ideas, as well as any of the other ideas that you guys are constantly pumping out. So thank you so much. I hope you've got your own shopping done out there, but if not, we've got you all set now. Take care, ladies.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.